Good morning, Vietnam. All right, we are set and ready to go. I even have the poll created for each song as we go through this first time duel set between Mr. Crompton Blimey and his nemesis for today, which would be Mr. McGill. So we're going to get into this because there are 6 songs on the docket for us. And it is up to you guys. What's up, Colin? Great to see you. It is up to you guys to figure out who's going to be the winner of this one. So Colin has had several of these dual sets, but he had them with Sasha. And now he's going to have them with Mr. Ryan McGill. Ryan, how do you feel about your chances? Do you feel like you got this, or do you feel like you're a little worried that Mr. Colin might be able to beat you? The interesting thing is, I think this makes this more of anyone's game. I did see in the chat you guys were talking about how possibly it's going to be easy to know who picked the song. But unless people actually play favorites like of people, it still shouldn't matter whether they pick the song they like the best, because that's the whole point. Is pick the song you like the best from each of these decades. So we're going to get into this email and see what Colin has to say to us. And Ryan also has something to say to us too. He says, "Hey folks, it's time for me to step into the arena once again. This time with somebody whose musical tastes are far, far different from mine, Mr. McGill. So our criteria for this duel is quite simple. We each have to choose a song from the 80s decade, the 90s decade, and the 2000s decade. We can pick from any genre, and it'll be up to you fine folks to decide who chooses the better song for each decade. With that out of the way, best of luck, Ryan, and let the battle commence." Ryan says this: "I know Colin wrote the email, but I just want to say thank you because this has been fun, and I never would have met any of you guys if it weren't for this channel. To find a group of people, small as we are, that can actually tolerate Captain Morgan being the best guy ever is an achievement in of itself." Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Kidding aside, this channel helped me through dark times, and I have grown fond of this community, trolls and all. Thanks for just being an outlet for us outcasts. Sorry, Miss Jackson Wu. I'm drunk, but love y'all. Sorry for the giant run-on sentence paragraph. English was my best subject, and I'm a phenomenal poet. Suck it, nerds. Punctuation can be whatever you want. Just add shit and it works in my books, or works in the books. My OCD makes me want to repunctuate, not a word of this, but anyway, let's go. So there was Ryan's drunken stupor talk to you guys. So let's get into this. As we have said before, you guys don't know who is going to go first and who is going to go second unless you're just taking guesses on who you think who did the song. But the idea is we're going to play the first 2 songs from the first part, which is going to be 80s. And you're going to judge it on best 80s song. And then once we do that, we'll go into the next category, which is best 90s and then 2000s. So you guys get to pick, but don't say anything until after you hear both songs. And then I will put up the poll, and the poll will see who wins. And at the end, I will reveal who the winner is. I don't even know. So I will also be voting because that's the way it goes. All right, so here is song number 1 from the 80s decade. Here we go. Oh. Turn that up. Yeah, I think it needs to be. Jason Becker, man, is freaking sick. Yeah, I know there is. Do you want me to take it off? turn it up even a little bit more. Huh? That's right at the top. You guys hear it okay? Nice. I just feel like it's like, like that. Don't really like the singing, but
superstition isn't true. Could it be the end of you? The panic begins. It's a battle.
I do like that stutter. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
She'll bait and trap. Don't mess with the black cat. Don't mess with the black cat.
Don't mess with the black cat. Okay. Noted.
Live in superstition. Don't turn your back. Never mess with the black cat.
It's funny that Nick knew what this was right away.
Blazing out.
Now, granted, I can tell that it's like 80s sound, but when I think 80s music, I don't think this. This is still pretty, like, progressive-y. Very Steve Vai-y. But when I think of 80s music, I'm thinking of, like, the pop 80s stuff, you know?
Don't mess with the black cat. Don't mess with the black cat.
Adrian, you're so full of shit.
Live in superstition.
You're out of control. 80s were the best.
Don't turn your back.
More hits came out of the 80s than any other decade ever.
Never mess with a black cat.
I would say I agree with you that the style of the 80s, like hair and clothes, that was cringe. But music, you can't say that. Music had more hits than any other decade. Damn. Oh, that was an interesting transition switch. Take it. Take it. I don't know if it's just today, but
Don't mess with a black
this song is just boring the shit out of me. I mean, I know it's like awesome, like runs and guitar work and stuff like that, but I'm just like, eh.
Don't turn your back. Never mess with a black cat. Don't mess with a black cat. If you believe in superstition, don't turn your back.
I'm not saying much because I'm just like, I don't know, I just do not feel this song at all. It is a pretty long song. Oh, is it fading out? Is it gonna bust back into something? All right. Yeah, definitely for me, I'm gonna say that song is not my favorite. I was pretty bored halfway through it, and it just sounded like a wanky fest. And didn't feel like it had any really kind of catchy parts for me. I didn't really care so much about the engineering as much, but it was just kind of boring. So, and it's not what I think of when I think of the 80s. So it'll be interesting to see what the next song is. I'm not even going to look at it. I'm just going to go right into what I put on number 2, and we'll see what it is. Here we go. Oh! Speaking of hits, Adrian, Tears for Fears themselves, just that band had more hits than the whole of 90s. This is what I think about when I think about 80s. What's up, my noob? Okay, I'm gonna say I don't know this Tear for Fears song. I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. Para, because hits, there's a difference between saying hits and greatest musician. Hits are the reason they're hits is because they're good songs by the majority of people. That's why you have one-hit wonders, because they had one good hit, but everything else sucked. You can not like it, but the fact is it's pretty popular, which is pop music. I'll be honest, usually I love Tears for Fears, but I'm not digging this song. This is going to be a toss-up between these two. Okay, this is a little more catchy, but so far I'm like, this song isn't that good either. I feel like his voice sometimes sounds like Boy George. They have a very similar voice to me. I love those background, like, program drums. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I'm a fanboy of the 80s. I grew up on the 80s, so this just isn't one of those songs that I think is good. that it? And there it is, folks. So our category for 80s has now been complete. I'm going to put the poll, and you are going to... oh, I thought I did it already. So if you like song number 1 better, you're going to hit yes. And if you like song number 2 better, you're going to hit no. All right, so here's the poll. Remember, if you like song number 1, you hit yes. Song number 2, you hit no. And there's the poll. Let's see who's going to win category number 1. Song number 1, you hit yes. Song number 2, you hit no. So far, it looks like yes is winning. Uh-oh. I'm getting a little bit of a tie here going. All right, let's see. I'm going to give you about 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, end. All right, so looks like song number 2 is the winner by 62 to 37%. So people remember that song number 2 is the winner of category 1. And now we're going to go into the decade of the 90s where Adrian is sold to because this is his era of growing up. But let's see what the first song is in the 90s era. Here we go.
Well, Cowboy Dan's a major player in the cowboy scene. He goes through the reservation, drinks and gets mean, and he's gonna start a war. He's gonna start a war, and he hops in his pickup, puts a pedal to the floor and says, I got mine, but I want more. Because Cowboy Dan's a major player in the cowboy scene. He goes through the reservation, drinks and gets mean. He goes through the desert, fires a rifle in the sky and says, God, if I have to die, you will have to die. Because Cowboy Dan's a major player.
It's funny, I don't know of any of these songs. So far, I haven't had all 3 of these songs I've never heard. It's like a first for me. It's not bad. I definitely like this better than the first 2 we've had. But it does have a Mars Volta-y sound to it.
Can't do it now, even if it's over. Can't get that engine turned over. Can't do it now, even if it's over. Can't get
This reminds me of something that I would definitely hear in high school, like a high school band play. Nothing's wrong with TMB. I was just saying it makes me think it's a Ryan pick because it's got a TMB sound. I mean, I thought you guys would pick songs that were like lovable of each decade. But maybe you guys are thinking, let's pick something from that decade that's not really known? Or is this, I mean, maybe I'm the only one that doesn't know this, but I've never heard this before. Or the other 2.
Standing in the tall grass, thinking
Well, I know the band,
oxygen,
but I just never heard this song before.
oxygen to breathe.
It kind of reminds me of this band that I think I knew in the 90s called Built to Spill. Like, this is like something they would kind of do. Once when I was little someone.
Oxygen to breathe. Oxygen to breathe.
The recording sounds very 90s to me. Kind of takes me back to high school.
Every time you think you're walking, you're just moving the ground.
This is so 90s. It totally reminds me of like Built to Spill, Cake.
Every time you think you're talking, you're just moving your mouth.
Mouth.
Every time you think you're looking, you're just looking down.
Is that it?
Well, Cowboy Dan's a major player in the cowboy scene. He goes through the reservation, drinks and gets mean. He hunts in his pickup, puts the pedal to the floor and says, I got mine, but I want more. Cause Cowboy Dan's a major player in the cowboy scene. He goes through the reservation, drinks and gets mean. Goes through the desert, fires a rifle in the sky and says, God, if I have to die, you will have to die. Cowboy Dan's a major player in the cowboy scene. He goes through the reservation, drinks and gets mean.
I do like the bass sound. Just a bit. Picked up the tempo. The one thing I did like about some of the 90s music is that, like that tempo change right there, it was kind of like the thing to do, was to do the non-conventional song stuff, like changing the tempo out of nowhere. A little chaotic. I did like parts of that, because it's like, sometimes music gets too like pocketed into it has to be right with the metronome, or it has to be in the pocket. And sometimes it's just fun to have live energy where you just don't give a fuck. Man, even the drums and the drum like pattern is very, very 90s. I mean, I would think like one of you guys would pick, you know, Pearl Jam or some sort of hit like that. Like, I guess I'm a little disappointed because maybe that's what my expectations were, was that you guys would pick like a fucking monster 90s song or a monster 80s song. But I have not heard any of these bands. Well, I mean, I know the bands, but I don't know the songs. So let's get into number 4, and then we will decide on what the best 90s category is. Here we go. I know this song. I think this I have it on a playlist. Yeah, I know this song. This is on my workout playlist. Yeah, I like this song, so I'm definitely going to pick this one. Has this been on the channel before? Yeah, this song's already on a playlist, so I can't put it on a playlist, but I know it. Oh, take off the filter. There you go. just love that. Yeah, man, this is why I have it on my playlist at the gym. Fucking makes me want to roll. Yeah, I would say Manuel Romero. It has like a newer sound to it. But what year was this? Sasha. Sasha, you are like the literal definition of snowflake. You are very unique. Good. We even got like a cool solo here. Love that. Yeah, Adrian, we agree again. It's nice when we agree sometimes. Definitely the best song of the set. And like I said, it's already on a playlist for me, so no reason for me to put it back on there. Love this groove. Inflict. Yes. Great song. So I kind of think I know who's going to win, but just for the sake of it, let's do the poll anyway. So yes equals song number 1. No equals song number 2. I'll give you guys about 20 seconds. Here we go. Song number 1 or song number 2. It looks like song number 2 is going to take the bank. I think only one person is going to pick song number 1. You don't see the poll? It's up there. That's interesting. Are you on your phone? Okay. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the poll ends. And 75 to 25. So your winner for category number 2, which is the 90s, is song number 2. I've already forgotten who won category number 1. Was that song number 2 or song number 1? I can't remember. Who was it? I think it was song number 1, right? All right, so we're going to get into the 2000s now. Hopefully the recordings are good, and maybe we find out who's going to be the winner of this first duel set between Ryan and Colin. Ryan, if you lose, are you going to buy Colin a set, unlike Sasha? Even though Colin bought Sasha a set, you got to be able to put up or shut up. All right, here we go with the 2000s. Who's going to go first? Let's go. Okay. Had Children of Bodom on here before. I will, but it'll be a while. So right now, Ryan's like, let me win, let me win. Let me turn it up a little bit. There we go. I like it. I know the band, obviously, but I don't know this song. Ooh, nice switch. Chicken. Ooh, I like that low bass in the back. Ooh, I like that riff. Sounds like the riff. I'm just talking about the riff. Sounds like a Nightwish riff, but way better. Really like the nice pinch harmonics. Whoa. All right. I'm not caring for the singing that much, although it's very similar to the last song, which is funny, because we're in a different decade, but I'm digging the writing, like the riff's really cool. Woo! Yeah, this is like if Nightwish did some cool runs. Some more progressive-y feel. Okay, got a solo here. I mean, they're changing between halftime and this is a really well-written song in my opinion. We got the Symphony X patch on the keyboard. This is a very neoclassical piano patch. Keyboard part. Ooh, I like that. Okay, yeah, that's a pretty good song there. Yeah, we'll see what happens. See who can actually beat that if they can. We are in the decades of the 2000s. I do just want to say it's really funny to me that the last thing I think I expected coming into today is that 4 out of the 5 songs we've heard so far I've never heard before. I thought for sure we were going to get some typical 80s, 90s, and 2000 kind of hits that people would know and are just like, they're hits for a reason because they're really good songs. But maybe that'll change right here in the 6th song. But this is the last song of the last category. Let's see. Before we get into that, if you did not see, Mr. Scott K just said that there is a new poll in the Discord. So if you happen to be new here and you don't usually join this channel, we have a Discord that is in the Excel document in the description of this video. Go over there and we're having a cool little battle a March Madness style for progressive bands and see who wins. And did Gojira win? I didn't check yet, so I did not pick Gojira, unfortunately, for you people that love them so much. But now we have a new poll, new matchup has started, so go over there and make sure you vote. All right, here we go with number 6, the last one for today. Another one that I don't know. I mean, I know the band, the Dillinger Escape Plan, because Portnoy talks about them a lot, and I think they toured with Dream Theater once, but this is not what I think of when I think of 2000s. Turn it up. There we go. Okay. So far I'm digging it. I like that bass line. Okay, I like that. Good harmonies there. Colin, I can see that a little bit of Avenged Sevenfold, but not this part. This sounds more like. Hey, this is a good song, but I don't know if I like it more than the first one. That's the tough part. This could be because I like the singing and vocal melody in this better than the first one, but I like the riff and the song structure of the last one more than that. Nice. I like that. I think I remember, didn't we have Dillinger Escape Plan on the channel a couple times and I hated the music? And I remember thinking, why do people like this band? But this song is making me rethink that, because this is a good song. Maybe this is what people were listening to. Don't they tend to be weird? Is that it? Oh, maybe not. Seriously, have we had these guys on the channel before, right? Hear my own harmony there. Two, three, four. Dig the song. I might actually put this on the playlist. And the last one too. This is gonna be a tough vote for me. All right, song number 1 equals yes. I put plus. And song number 2 equals no. All right, start voting, people. Waiting. Are you guys voting? All right, there we go. So, looks like song number 2 is winning right now. Oh, song number 2 is winning. Up, down to 62%. Get your votes in. I can't believe this. I thought for sure song number 1 was going to win because Cucumber was talking a big game. But looks like 62% so far on no. All right, so I'm going to give you 10 seconds, people. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Poll has ended. And the winner is song number 2. So we have song number 1 wins the first category, and then 2 I think is correct, right? So as we go through what this actually was, so song number 1 in the 80s category was Cacophony. Is that how you say it? Cacophony. The song is called Black Cat, and that was a Colin pick. So Tears for Fears was the second band, and the song was called Mad World, and that was turned in by Ryan. And I believe won that, right? Oh, song 2 won every round, so that means Ryan won the first round. Okay, second round, Modest Mouse was, and the song was called Cowboy Dan, and that was a Ryan pick for the 90s decade. Number 2 was In Flames by Colony, which was 90s decade. Colin won that round because that was song number 2. And so then the tiebreaker would be 2000s, which the first one was Children of Bodom, Every Time I Die, which was given by Colin in the 2000 decade. And then Dillinger Escape Plan was turned in by Ryan. The song was called Unretrofied. So it looks like Mr. Ryan has pulled through on that last one. I don't know, man. I don't know, but it looks like Colin's accepting his defeat graciously. So I'm guessing that means maybe when you pay for Ryan's set, you just pay for your dual set number 2 and go double or nothing. And this time, if you guys are going to pick some decades, pick some fucking great songs from the decade. So, yeah, maybe I think that'd be a good idea. Colin, if you're going to pay for another set, just include yourself in that and pay for another dual. Well, I guess that would be too many songs. Never mind. Yeah, make it a dual set so you two have to do your dual set number 2. All right, well, you guys, yeah, 50s, 60s, 70s would be hilarious because I think none of you, including me, I mean, I know great songs from those decades, but I wouldn't say I'm, know everything. Now, if you said, 20s, 30s, 40s, that'd be interesting because I know a lot of big band music that I know I'd pick. But anyway, you guys have a great Saturday. I am going to enjoy the weather. It's going to be a little hotter today, but still nice. I had the windows open yesterday and today, which is always wonderful to get fresh air in the house. And then I will see you guys on Monday for Mr. Scott K has turned in a set, which, by the way, we are like booked all the way through August now because you guys have been kicking some ass and turning in some sets lately. Just got a set from Jim, and then a couple other people. I think Jean-Francois turned in 2 sets. You can check the schedule, but they're pretty much all in there except for the last one. I think I haven't put on there yet. But that means we're booked all the way through. Remember, Tuesday is my birthday, and I go to Denver for the week, and I come back the following Tuesday. But there will be a video that Saturday that's recorded. I already recorded that shit, so I did that yesterday. All right, we'll see you guys over on the Discord to vote for these band battles and see who wins as we get through these. All right, have a good one. Peace out.